came across Nixxy's channel, and she's literally got a video up on there, right, called The Ripple Effect, and it's a conspiracy theory about 7/7. So this silly cow believes this conspiracy theory about 7/7. Can you believe it? Right. This is how evil she really is. She doesn't consider the people that were killed and maimed and are probably still trying to get over what happened on that day. No, she chooses to believe the conspiracy theory. The woman's sick. There's something wrong with her. Yeah, I'm in no doubt that there's something very wrong with that woman. I can't quite figure it out yet, but I will. Oh, look at that. That's kind of pretty, isn't it? Yeah, kind of pretty. That's kind of pretty. So yeah, there's my EastEnders. Look, there's my EastEnders. But yeah, there's something sadly wrong with this woman. And I also I was able to hear a little bit before she put it on private of her live tonight. And I was going to record it and review it, you see, because I heard her say something on there as well that was very interesting. She said when 9/11 happened, she believed, like everybody else, it was Osama bin Laden and blah, blah, blah. And then she found out that it wasn't nobody of the sort. No, but she's not going to say who she thought it is. No, well, she won't, will she? She won't say, because, well, we all know that theory, don't we? And the only other theory is it was the Jews. So this is how much this woman blames Jews. Yeah, that's really pretty. This is how much this woman blames Jews. Can you believe it? Can you believe that she'd go to that length to blame Jews? It's quite unbelievable, isn't it, that the hatred that she must have, the absolute hatred she must have for this country, and for Jewish people, when you think about it, because for her, it's all down to the Jews. Everything's the Jews' fault. You know, like I said, if Tesco shuts, it's the Jews' fault. If the sun doesn't shine, well, that's the Jews' fault. I don't understand it. I really don't. So I think this woman also has to be, well, you know, Nixie Hitler is what we should start calling her, because she must be a fan of Hitler. When I saw that video called The Ripple Effect on her channel, I was quite shocked. I didn't know it went as deep as that, to be honest. I didn't really get it. But as for being on, I wonder if you can see this if I put that there. I don't know if you can see it. Who do you think that is then? Who do you think that is? That is me with my very first car, white Ford Escort. White Ford Escort. Yes. That is me with my very first car. Because I don't need to pretend to be somebody else. Unlike Nixxy, who's got a video of herself on her channel. And she's, I don't know, somebody, and it's not Nixxy, is singing, you know, the haters are going to hate, hate, hate. And we're going to shake, shake, shake. And by that Taylor Swift woman. Now, I've seen that same video. It's funny because I've seen that same video on TikTok. And the woman where I saw it, she has loads of other videos as well of herself, right? Whereas Nixxy only has that one. So who am I meant to believe? Who is who? So I'm going to contact the woman on TikTok because I think she'd be quite interested that someone's nicked a video and trying to make out that she's taken her identity. I was quite amazed when I saw that video. I thought, hang on, I've seen this woman before. I've seen her on TikTok. What the bloody hell is Nixxy doing, uploading a video, thinking that no one's going to know? What is she doing? Oh, the haters are going to hate, 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 hate. It's on sodden TikTok. And this other woman's got loads of videos of herself. Oh, Nixxy, you need to get better, dear. You need to get better. But personally, I'm now justified in the first thing I felt when I came across this woman was an intense dislike, and now I'm justified in that dislike. So I think her hatred for the Jews is pretty deep. I think their hatred for this country runs pretty deep as well. I don't really care what she thinks about Tommy Robinson. I don't care what she even thinks about me. But I am interested in the fact that she will put a silly conspiracy video up on her channel about 7/7 and believe it. It's quite worrying, really. You know, it's altogether a bit strange. I don't quite, for the life of me, I don't quite understand it. Why would she do such a thing? Why would she even think such a thing? Well, she thinks it because she thinks the Jews are involved in everything, you see. It's all to do with the Jews. Oh, look, I've got old EastEnders on. That's the Jews' fault. You know, Buddha's in the corner down there. I don't know if you can see her. Right, she's down there. Right, along it. There you go. So Buddha's down there. Is that the Jews' fault too? Then there's that there. Craziness doesn't run in our family. It practically gallops. Yeah. There's a few people will understand what that means when I say these words. My daughter bought me that. Sorry. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a daft mood. But, yeah, so Nixxy, this is me, obviously a few years ago now, you know, with my first car, because I don't need to pretend to be somebody else. If you're going to get a picture, get it right, yeah? Stop with your nicking people's videos and making out it's you. And if, you know, why haven't you let on about you believing in conspiracy theories about 7/7? Oh my God, I'm shocked. That's why I made this short live. I am shocked to the core. I can't believe it. I mean, why? You know, just why? It's all I've got to say, really. Oh, but yeah. Oh, there's Billy, and that's a young Jay, isn't it? There, look. For those of you that still watch EastEnders. It's quite worrying, really, that somebody would put that video up and believe it. It's quite worrying that someone thinks that the Jews were responsible for 9/11. It's very worrying that these people are in our midst. I would say avoid at all costs. Oh yeah, Nixxy, when you know, I did put it on my community page, but in case you missed it, Nixxy, that night when you and Fat Zara was screaming at me, yeah, I turned the volume down on the phone so I couldn't hear you. And I put the TV on, yeah. And I was watching EastEnders, not this EastEnders, the new EastEnders. So I didn't hear a word you said, yeah? And I didn't hear a word that Fatty said neither. When you and Fatty thought you could come and pile on Vellies, yeah. So, note for the future, say note to self. I, Nixie, won't bother to scream obscenities at Wengy Woo because Wengy Woo only turns the volume down on her phone and watches EastEnders. Yeah.